Namaste, everybody, and welcome to our foundational yoga class. This morning, I had an opportunity to reflect toward the future a little bit. So that's why I come up with the theme of the class. I am not a winter person. Winter for me is a tough time. And from my observation about things that's going on, I feel like this winter will going to be even tougher for me to deal with. And I'm telling myself that ahead of time. Also tell myself that everything I do ahead of time will help me to propel through the winter, either positive, healthy, good, or negative and unhealthy and bad. However, as you know, it's not black nor white. It's always in the gray area. But the healthy practice nailed down will help me and also each and every one of you to go through the tough situation, tough condition, much more healthier, because I have been through so many of them, and I see that. And I tell myself that I really have to commit, first of all, teaching these classes every weekend. As hard as for many of you to jump onto the mat to do the practice, it's the same thing for me. It's not as easy for me to put my mat down, put the lights up, and prepare to teach, when sometime in the back of my mind, I wish something's better. I wish I don't have to be so distancing for you for so long. I wish that I can hug. That's a tough one. Friends and people, I wish that I have more social life. But that is going to be even more distance in the winter, because each and every one of us kind of know now that it's better to have a distance and to stay safe. And with that come with challenge, and we have to prepare ourselves to go through that dark time, to go through that tunnel for the light at the end of it. And we have to be persistent. For example, just like being a mother, like somebody just I'm going to get pregnant, but you are smoking and you're drinking alcohol and you never exercise. And then when you make that decision and you decide that you're going to stop those things and start to be healthy, I don't want to say it's not going to help, but it's not going to help you as well to be pregnant when for so many years you never get yourself there. I mean, it's not going to be healthy for the baby. It's not going to be healthy for yourself, and something that may not go right will happen much easier than any person that remain healthy, eating healthy, never, violent her body with those substances that is not good. It's the same thing here. It's the same thing here, to stay healthy with the way we think about ourselves in the world, the way that we accept and open to something greater that we cannot control, but do what we can. We accept, we respect, we let go, we forgive. Mentally, that is essential. Because when the tough time comes, those things might just happen just like a second nature. You can get them out to save you from stay so long in that negative thoughts and make them shorter. Or you can just get it out and you can control the situation calmly, lovingly, and understandably. And when it's come to the body, you have to keep this body healthy. It's not just what you see outside and what you see inside. Every breath we take, every heartbeat that is happening, is make the inner organs strong, and we need them when things make us seem weak. Having said all that, I promise to be here as every weekend as possible. If nothing major happen, I will promise myself, to read good books, to call some friends, to give you a smile and connect with you, like really connect with you, even though I'm from a distance away from you. So, close your eyes, please. Can you hear in my voice how much I miss you, ladies and gentlemen? Deep breath. Deep breath and embrace understanding. Embrace the power of love and compassion. Deep breath and empower the power of acceptance. When you feel weak, remember your strengths. Even though you may not be able to draw them out right now, just remember, help greatly. And maybe bring about the situations to remind you that how many times when things go tough and you can snap yourself out from this calm, loving place, you actually can come back to them quicker. When people and the environment want to take you into more like upset, overwhelming grumpiness, yeah, you may visit them a little bit here and there, or maybe not at all, and you can come back and stay calm and remember that love, respect is the better way to deal with any kind of situation. We have the power not to get ill and upset, even though the situation can become so upset in itself. We should calmness and love and compassion to deal with them, because that will allow us to see things much clearer, to allow us to be more skillful to deal with that situation and come out on the other side healthily. And all of this positive collecting practice, by the end of your life, it will prolong your health. None of us want to leave this world sooner. That's why everything we do, think and feel and act have the impact on that as well. May your breath be deep and full and calm. You relax your chest and your jaw while you breathe. You settle into this moment again and again, because this is where we belong, not the past or the future. You join your hands together. You carry your lotus flower to your third eye. And may we chant Om 3 times together, please. Take a deep breath in. And exhale fully. Another deep inhale, please. You bow your head down to your heart. And you release your hands. Lift your chin. Open your eyes. We're going to be on our back again, everybody. So we can really take care of the hip joints and ankles nicely here. So in there, when your back's on the floor, just elongate the bones. Oh yeah, away from one another. And you can stretch side to side. Oh. I'm always surprised how tight I am when I start stretching. And it's also reminding me why I have to stretch. Because I'm actually tighter than what I feel. Arms and legs up to the sky. Yeah, this is a good time to shake. Shake, 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 shake. Supta Baddha Konasana. So you bring your feet to the floor. Have them together and open your knees apart. Arm wide open. And just drop your knees side to side here. Oh, I'm going to massage my face a little bit. If you love that, please just enjoy it. I love massaging myself. And carefully get your knees back up safely toward one another. Draw them toward your chest. Inhale, opening them away and apart, and let them meet, and they're going to come back again. And you repeat, so we get into the hip joint. I love this action because it helps us to kind of waking up the muscle around the hip and also the back and also the legs. And change the direction, please. Happy baby. So feet toward the ceiling, knees wider than your trunk. Hold your feet with the straps on the hand, and you resist that hold for a little bit, and you rock side to side. We get the right ankle above the left knee. We straighten and bend the left knee right here. You can always elongate the spine on the other half if you need it. Like I'm doing it right now because my body needs it. Switch side with the leg, please. We're just gonna do the movement first. Arms and legs up toward the ceilings again. Shake, 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 shake. Windshield wiper, feet to the floor, knees bent. And drop your knees side to side. You come back center. We have the right ankle above the left knee, and we keep the figure four shape on our leg, and we drop the figure four shape to the left. Okay? Aim that right knee toward the ceiling. Move your legs to the place that your back feel comfortable enough. Yeah. And then exhale, you just soften your ribs and your back to the floor. And keep breathing. Expand and soften. You can look to the right to add that kind of twisting in the neck and shoulder. And let the gravity help. By softening and let go when you exhale. If you look to the right, we're going to look toward the ceiling first. And then lift your heads up. Have the left hand behind the back of the head. And we're going to side cross to the right 8 times, please. Exhale up. Inhale down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round of 8, please. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And carefully come up. Now hug that right knee toward the chest. Extend your left leg and ground it down on knees bend, okay? We are not going to do anything with the left leg. Just let it be a part of the foundation. The right leg though, we are going to kick it up toward the sky, and we are going to stretch the hamstrings right here. And you can use a strap if you're tight. The action is of the stretching is in the kicking that right leg towards straight, and then pull the right leg toward your face. And then opening your right leg to the right, and use a little bit of pulling that right leg toward your shoulder direction. Okay. If your left knee bend, you can open your left knee to the left. So it helps you to balance the hips easier. If your left leg straight though, can you ground the back of the leg to the floor? Don't let it rotate out to the side. Yeah. Or maybe it's better. That is a question for myself. Inhale, come up. And then switch leg, please. Left knee up toward the chest. Right leg either straight or bend. And then we kick the left leg up toward the sky. You can use your own hands if that works for you. Some of us props just better. It gives us more space. It allows us to relax the shoulders when we work the legs, so we don't tense up the jaw and the neck and the shoulder, because we have help. And then we go into open the left leg to the left. The pulling is help you to stretch the adductor. Okay. Keep your hips level toward the ceiling. I need to use my hand here. Inhale, come up center. Knee to your chest, rock side to side. Oh, my receiver is in my way here. And you come back center. Oh, I forgot one thing. I know what it is. Have your right ankle above your left knee. Oh no, the left ankle above your right knee. And then you drop figure four. Leg to the right these times, okay? Left foot on the floor, left knee go toward the ceiling. Oh, this one feels tighter in my body. And breathe. Now, have your right hand behind the back of the head, and we are going to do 2 sets of 8, and you're gonna side cross to the left these times. Here we go. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Come back center. Knee to your chest, rock side to side. Roll to the right, and then get yourself up into a seated position. We just stretch some more here. Open your legs apart. And then circle your body. You can take your leg first, sometimes it's really helpful before you ground them down to the floor. Change direction, please. And we do side stretch here. So right arm is overhead, right? You can extend the arms. You can hold the back of the head. You go back and forth, no problem. Stay relaxed, no tension. Breathe fully. And then from here, we are going to turn toward the front of the mat. Extend both legs in front, shake your legs again. And ground your leg down to the floor. Inhale, sit nice and tall. Exhale, extend your body forward. I'm just going to hit the hamstrings a little bit. Inhale, come back up center. Exhale, go backward and hit the core again. Repeat. Oh, yeah. Relax your shoulder, your eyes. Keep your legs grounded, nice and firm. One more, please. Each direction. Come up center, feet together, knees apart. Baddha Konasana. And you keep moving your knee side to side, or you can open your knee at the same rate down to the floor, okay? And keep your spine elongated. Neck is long. And then carefully move it away. Get your knees back up together. Then move them to the left. Use your left hand, hold your right leg, right hand behind you. Bharadvayasana, inhale, lengthen your spine up. Exhale, twist to the right. Now when you twist here, draw your belly in and move back instead of move forward. And elongate your spine upward from there. Inhale, untwist. Lean your body weight to your right hip. Extend both of your legs out. Keep your right leg straight. Cross your left leg over. And we are going to twist to the left. Inhale, spine lengthening up. Once again, draw your belly in. And then you twist to the left. Use equal amount of your right hand and your left knee. Amount of the energy. Inhale, untwist. Now you lean into your left hip and then extend your left leg out. Draw both of your feet in toward the hip and you sit in Bharadvayasana. And we're going to repeat twisting to the left again. Inhale, spine elongate. Ribs is in, chest still extend upward, and then you twist. You don't want to move your body forward like that, okay? You want your seat to be heavy, so you have to send your weight back and up instead of forward and up, okay? One more breath. And then you untwist, lean onto your left hips, extend your legs out, keep your left leg extended, and cross your right leg over, and now we twist to the right. Inhale, untwist. Get your right leg out. Shake your leg and your wrist for a little bit here. And we go into Dandasana, is the heart opening actions here. Now I'm going to use my fist because I feel like my wrist, the flexion, still not comfortable yet. But if you have no problem to flexion your wrist and have your palm down to the floor, fine do that. So I'm going to make the fists and then put the knuckle down to the floor. I'm going to inhale, opening the heart, lift it. Next long exhale, relax. See that? Inhale, lift the heart, belly in though. Exhale, let go. Inhale. Exhale, let go. Two more. Last one. Hold here and exhale, let it go, the breath. Two breaths. Relax your jaw. Last one. And completely let go. Move your weight to the right hip. Swing your legs back. Come up onto your hands and knees. Have your knees together. Drop your hips side to side. Need to go back a little bit. And you come back center, open your knees, zip distance apart, and then let's do a spinal circulation here. Oh, yeah. change the direction, please. Check with your thought. Make sure that you're not, thinking and take yourself elsewhere. Come back to the breath and really stay away from the thoughts. You stop in the center, push your weight down to your heel, child's pose, and then round your back up to the sky. Inhale, go toward your wrist, arch at the end. Exhale, round your back up to the sky, head down, tailbone down, and go toward your heel. Exhale. Inhale, repeat. Cow pose. Exhale, cat. Relax your jaw and child's pose. Here we go. Keep on going. Two more. Last one. Then we go from here to thread the needle. Right hand's under. Inhale, help yourself to get out of the floor. Stay balanced on your left side. Turn your chest open to the right side of the house. Right arms overhead. Let's circle the right shoulder 3 times each direction, please. 2. Nice and big. And other. 1, 2, 3. And at the end, just elongate the arms and the legs away from one another. Ribs is in. And turn your body a little bit toward the sky. Make your shoulders, your lower back feel comfortable here. And exhale, we go toward the floor. Step the right leg forward. Left knee is on the ground. We straight and bend the right leg for a little bit. And do last one. And then we're going to go into right leg, bend right foot to the floor. Low lunge here. Scissor your front heel and back knee toward one another. Hug your thighs in, core engaged. And get your bodies upright. Exhale, lunge. Remember your arms are your. Inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, lunge. You can even use a strap. I'm just going to show you. You use your arms, remind yourself in such a way that it helps you to really opening the heart and draw the shoulder blades together without so much of the discomfort in your shoulders. Okay. The tighter you are, the more broad your arm probably need to be for your shoulder. One more breath. And when you exhale, you're going to go forward. Hand on the blocks on the floor. Come out. Straight your back leg. Push your weight forward. Lift your left leg off the floor. Turn your left hip to the left. Kick your left leg up to the sky and get your chest as close to the floor the best you can at the same time. And inhale, breathe. Exhale, elongate through that left leg, chest and head. And then inhale, breathe. Square the hip and cross your left leg behind your right leg. Cross leg Uttanasana. Elongate the spine. Remember, if you are very tight, come off from the floor a lot. Make sure that your lower back still be able to elongate away from the hips. And you can turn your body side to side if that feels good for you. You also have to check in with your foundation regularly to see where the weights are. And you want to keep the big toe side edge of your feet firmly into the floor. That's going to be tough to do for some of you. From here, bend your knees, and we're going to go to child's pose, please. Step your left leg back, right leg back. And from here, we go inhale, cow pose, spread your fingers wide. Exhale, downward facing dog. Your finger pad clawing four corners of your palms to the ground. Inhale, plank pose. Go as much as you can feel comfortable of your flexion in your wrist, and then exhale, downward facing dog. And you are going to repeat that. Inhale, move forward to your wrist and go as far as you can feel comfort in your wrist, and then exhale, downward facing dog. And you can gradually keep on going, increase that flexion of your wrist with breath. So you don't need to push into the flexion so fast, so soon, if you are very tight in that area. 2 more. Last one. And then get your knees down to the floor, and we thread the needle, left hand under, right this time. Carefully get yourself up and away from the floor, and you are going to balance on your right side. Turn your chest open to the left. Left shoulder 3, circle each direction. Chin side. And then elongate the left side's body. Exhale, we're facing the floor. Square the hips, step your left leg forward between the hands. And then we just go in and out from that leg for a little bit. And then we go into low lunge. So left leg bend. Scissor the front heels and back knee toward one another. Hug the thighs in toward the midline. Draw your core in, upright with the spine, and work with the breath after that. Exhale. Lunge. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lunge. One more breath. Carefully exhale, we go forward, 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 forward. Lift your right leg off from the floor, opening the hip to the right. Exhale, elongate your right leg up. And then get your body down to the floor. One more breath. And then square the hip, cross your right leg behind the left leg, Uttanasana. So we cross leg Uttanasana here. One more breath here. And when you exhale, come, bend the knees and step your left leg back, pivot to the left. Make your feet parallel toward one another. Hug your chins in, put your thighs apart, and then dangling your body down, elongate greatly toward the floor. if you can. If you need height, we elongate forward. Okay. You can also go left and right. Yeah. You can dangling. And you stop in the center. I'm gonna go this direction. Use your right hand, hold the outside of your left ankle, left hand hold your, you can rest on the sacrum and you draw yourself toward your left leg and turn your body up toward the sky. Like you do it that way. You can also extend your left arm up, or you can kind of rest all the way behind your back and touch the other thigh. If you are super tight, you can use your right hand and even block and press it down right underneath your nose. And then you twist to the left that way, okay, instead of holding your left ankle. And make sure you really get the left shoulders draw backward at first before you try to get the arm up toward the ceiling. If it doesn't feel comfortable, right, you don't need to. Remember, your chest go one direction, your belly go to the other direction, and switch side, please. Either hold the opposite ankle, pull yourself toward there, lengthening your left hip back, elongate the spine. Yeah. And then untwist. And from there, you turn toward the front of the mat. And you rest in child's pose. Remember to use the the blanket to paddle your knee if you really need it. And then come back to the breath and breathe. You keep practicing. Let that heartbeat and the breath work itself while you watch calmly and respectfully. Inhale, come up and away from the floor. We go into a pyramid pose. Right leg forward. Left knee come off the floor. Right foot point straight forward. Left foot we go to 11 o'clock. And then you square the hip by scissoring your feet. Front heel back, back foot forward. That's going to do that. And then you hug the chin toward the midline. Draw your core in and up. And inhale, elongate the spine, hips back, chest forward. Okay. And exhale, you slowly get into the stretch by get the body down toward the floor. Pay attention on the back of your front knee calf. If it doesn't feel comfortable, maybe bend it a little bit. May take away that discomfort. Yeah. Couple more breaths here, please. Just sustain your energy. We have probably 2-3 more poses to connect with this one. Inhale, come up and away from the floor. Bend that right knee. Step your left leg further back. Stay on the ball of your left foot. High lunge. Inhale, come up right. Exhale, lunge. Hug the thighs toward the midline. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lunge. Work the arms however works for you. And at one point, make sure your left arm is go up or both arms, and you can hold your left wrist with your right hand and do side stretch to the right, or you don't need to hold that left hand at all, okay? And when you come up center, we go from here to warrior two. So carefully shift the weight forward first, and you can lift the back leg and then ground it to parallel to the back edge of the mat. Front heel to back heel, or front heel to back arch. Hips back, exhale, lunge. Inhale, spine nice and long, up to the sky, and exhale, you just let the energy move out through limbs in your body, legs, arms, and even the crown of your head. Turn your right palm up, inhale, reach up, 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 up. Look sideways a little bit, and then side stretch, stretch backward. Couple more breaths. Core nice and strong. And then Trikonasana, come out from that stretch first. Straight your front leg. Exhale, extend your body forward. Now, core is in. Hug your leg toward the midline and windmill the arm while your body turns up to the sky. You should feel such a strong foundation toward that front leg when you do it right. Like you really get the core, you really ground into the feet and your legs. This is a strong pose right here. Yep. Even though you try to extend your body more forward, toward the front direction, you can use the block underneath the bottom hand. Don't let go of your core at all in this pose, please. And next, exhale, bend that right knee, square your chest and your hip forward. Get your left knee toward the floor, and we go into child's pose here. Breathe nice and deep. Relax your jaw. Allow anything that's happening right now with the work you put into the body to be as they are. Don't allow the mind to thinking in a way of changing things or judging things. Or being negative with your practice. Inhale, come up and away from the floor. We go left leg forward into our pyramid pose. Right knee come off the ground, square the hip. Okay. Drag your front heel and back foot toward one another. Hug your thighs in toward the midline, lift the core, inhale. Exhale, elongate the spine, and then we stretch. Remember, you cannot go low. You don't have to go low. You respect your body. Just change the height gradually when you can, challenging your hamstring on your left leg greater. I have to say, I'm trying to come up high and act like tight, but personally, I feel like I use more of my core to hold myself up than stretching my hamstrings muscles, because like right here, I'm not hitting the tightness of the hamstrings at all. Yeah, I have to go that far. Now I feel them. However, it's so interesting to move away from stretching them to realize how much strength I need for that as well. Yeah. Inhale, lift your chest up and away from your left leg, bend the knee. Step your right leg further back, stay on the ball of your right foot. Come up right with your trunk. Scissor your Feet toward one another and hug the thighs. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, lift the heart, neck nice and long. Exhale, lunge. A couple more breaths. And then next exhalation, you're going to do side stretch to the left, okay? Hold your left wrist or not. Move your lower back back. Move your upper back forward. Yeah. And find the balance. Inhale, come up and away from the side stretch. Get your weight forward enough so you can lift the back leg and shift it to warrior two. Arms out like wing, palm facing down. Hips back, heart lift, neck long. Left palm up to the sky. Inhale, reach and keep gliding, gliding, gliding until you feel the stretch when you go back. We don't push the hip forward here. Be careful with the knees, okay? Especially the back leg. And inhale, move away from the stretch, straight the front leg. Exhale, extend that arms, your body forward. Squeeze your leg toward the midline. We do Trikonasana triangle. And carefully exhale, bend your left knee, turn forward, right knee to the floor. Child's pose, please. From here, we go into our forearm plank pose. Like balance your forearm plank pose with the knees on the floor. Or do you tuck your toes under and have them on the floor here? When this pose requires so much strength, I cannot believe it. You try to build the strength without also let that tension creeping in your jaw. When you try to get the softness in, the strength is also tough. Now we're going to turn into forearm side plank on the left. Like you can come down to the floor first, or you can kind of flip right there. You can see, even when you're on your knee, you can just let go. Help yourself and do side plank like that. Or you come down first, like turn to balance on your left side, and then lift yourselves up. Or you can lift yourself up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah. Now when you're doing this, make sure you're not rounding your shoulders. I hope you're doing the pose already. Yeah. Come down. Switch to the other side. I need to hit your oblique sometimes. Remember, you can do whatever you want to do with the leg. Just make sure that it helps you to push off and lift. Right? You can have one leg bend, both legs bend, balance on the knee. It's just that lift in the muscles on the sides with the help of the legs and the arms right here. And don't do it with the round shoulders, just lift it. You cannot hold, you can go up and come down and rest for a little bit. You can go up and come down and rest for a little bit. Yeah. And carefully Come down and lie onto your belly and your chest, please. And from here, if you can interlace your hands behind your back, please do. It's not going to work if you tight. Use a strap and turn your palm up toward the sky and find the length of the strap that help you to also able to move your shoulder blades up and away from the floor. So we do that. No matter your hands are holding the strap or interlace them, you should be able to draw your shoulder blades up and away from the floor and together. If you can see me. And when you have that action, the rest, then you lift with the breath. Inhale, lift the leg, extend your arms up to the sky. Chest lift, next long. And when you exhale, softening that just gently. And then lift again when you inhale. Repeat. Now carefully not to roll your legs outward, okay? So don't overdo the legs. We just want to lift from the lower back while we're opening at the same time. So I know it's a lot of things happening. 2 more. And exhale, come down carefully. Stack the hand, rest your foreheads on them. Rock your hips side to side. And you stop everything and just let the body sink and let go and drop. One more breath here. Then keep your right leg straight, press that toes into the floor, have your left forearms parallel to the front edge of the mat. You can keep your forehead on them or you can drag them in closer to the chest and lift your body up a little bit. Left leg, we bend the knee. And we're going to get the hands, turn your body sideways a little bit and hold the foot. And then we are going to go back to turn your body and your hip forward. And we do Ekapada Mukhasana here. So you're going to feel this is a very deep flexion of your knees, right? At the same time, we want to extend that thighs bone away from one another. So point your knees back and pull your foot toward the crown of the head. Remember, you can stay low. If you cannot hold the foot by your own hand, use a strap. Let go. And if you are really tight, make your strap long. It's going to really help with your shoulders. Just get your arms like there. Have your strap on your shoulder like that, and you just pull it down toward the floor. This is going to really make your shoulder very comfortable for you who are tight. Right? If you don't feel like you have enough, you may just have to, hold it there. You can see, just pull it and have your elbow up to the sky. I'm going to do the other side toward the camera so you can see it. Palm facing down there. And pull it right there. And you have to remember with the shoulder that you hold the foot. You don't want it to just keep going to the floor. Actually, you want your shoulder to go up to the sky and your shoulder blade is go still toward your spine. We need to protect our rotator cuff muscles here. And exhale, let it go, please. Bring your head to the floor. Maybe rock your hips side to side. Or you can have your feet up to the ceiling, knee bend, and drop your shin side to side. It gives such a different feeling. It's very interesting. I need to check the times because I can't just keep on going. Oh, I can see now. And from here, we are going to do pigeon pose, okay? You have to option to do pigeon by flipping onto your back and have your right ankle above your left knee. For us who want to do full pigeon, you come up onto your hands and knees, yeah. And you get your right shins forward and land it down. And you adjust the ankle of the shins with the front edge of the mat. Make sure when you move, you really protect the knee and the ankles of your right legs. Hip square. Same idea here. You drag the front knee and back knee toward one another. Hug the thighs and lift the core. And really kick that back leg back while your core is still lifting to kind of move the bottom half of the body back while you also pull your spine forward. Okay? And you have to listen to your right knee and place it at the right place. The more you tight, the more diagonal of the front shin may have to happen. When you can go deeper, like you can broaden this ankle instead of like come really close to your pubic bone. You can go further away from it. A couple more breaths here, please. Then carefully get yourself up and away from the floor. Now, if you have enough strength, you can even use block if you need some help with the height. You can go from here to downward facing dog. You need to have enough strength for that. Like lift, push, like, and kick that right leg back and up. Downward facing dog is give you a lot of room to kind of take care of that right hip, right knee, right ankle. But your upper body has to be ready for that. And some of you, when you have it, you love to come here. And we just change to the other side. If you don't have enough strength, you can come onto your hands and knees and then use a little bit of it and move your right leg back. I show that option many times. I will show it on this side so you can see it. Again, if you're on your back, switching your leg will be easy. I'm like trying to find comfort in the uncomforting poses. How can this be comfortable? It should not. And it's not. Yeah. So right here, you get out from it. Right. Just use a little upper body. Move forward a little bit so you can have the back foot to help you as well. When you lift, come out from that. And you drop the hip side to side. Yeah. Everybody who are on your back, just hug your knees into your chest. And then drop your knees side to side, please. If you're on your back, Drop your knees on one side and come up to a seated position. We are going to slowly get up onto our feet to do some balancing for a little bit here. So carefully you come from the ground up. So get yourself out of the floor safely. Right. So right here. So you can just go from like hands and knee to one foot forward, to the other foot forward, feet parallel, and bend your knees a lot. Hands onto your hip, into the shoulder blade together. Lift the chest and you push down to your feet and you come up. And spine nice and tall, And give yourself a second. And when you're good, then you swing the body side to side. Balancing poses are not easy for some, and we need them. Okay? The older we are, the falling is become greater danger, and we have to help ourselves not to get into that situation. So we start with tree pose first. Okay? So feet hip distance apart, parallel toward one another. Balance on your left leg, and turn your right foot. Turn your whole legs out, and you can start by hugging your feet in toward the midline. You can use the wall as well if you have it nearby. Yeah. And from there you can, if you know the pose well, you know where your tree pose is, just go there. The matter of fact is that we just want to get the right leg out of the floor and place it on the inseam of the left leg anywhere but your knee joint. And when you have it, you squeeze both legs strongly toward one another. We want it firm, we don't want it super tight. And you move your hip back slightly, move your head up to the sky, elongate the spine. You feel like when you're on your back, you elongate the bones up and down. Now you can feel the firmness of your left leg. And your arm is the last thing that you can add them in anywhere you want them to be. And don't be afraid that your tree pose is moving around. I want you to remember that trees, their roots are firm, their trunks are flexible. So you don't have to be afraid that you're not still like a statue. You should not be that. And chin side. And then go to the right leg. Right leg forward, turn your left foot out. Places anywhere, use the wall if you have to. And then hug the legs in firm toward the midline. So your body should come back to the center. You don't go left or you don't go right. Okay. And then hips back, ribs is in, spine elongate, heart open, neck nice and long. Arms are yours. Okay. You can do hands in prayer. You can put your hand in front. Open up and acting like you're receiving some blessing from the universe. Like this opening in the body, it will allow the energy to go into you and come out from you smoothly. Yeah. You can have your arms up to the sky. And then slowly come back down and shake. Can we do it one more time, please? Balance on your left leg. Turn your right foot out. Here we go. We're going to do 5 breaths here. That's my last breath there. And you come out with the exhale and go other side. Another 5 breaths here. And work with the energy. Okay, don't fight with it. And that is my last breath. So exhales come down. Ah. And we are going to go down and be on our back. So carefully take yourself there, like you can just come onto your knees at first, go sideways, lie sideways, and then you come down, roll onto your back. Yeah. Windshield wiper the legs a little bit. I'm gonna move the receiver right. Bring both knees to your chest, drop them to the right. Left shoulders on the floor. Look to the left if you want to feel a little bit more in this twisting action. And also right hand onto your left knee, and then just allow the body weight to be taking over with the exhale and the gravity. They work with one another. So you can let go completely. Relax your jaw. If you want to let go a little more, maybe exhale through your mouth and you make one more breath. Come back up center. Other side, please. Last breath. Inhale, come back up center. You put the block underneath the sacrum, and we're dangling the legs up to toward the sky. Adjust your shoulder, your neck. And let it go. And let it be. And allow yourself to remember that things that we have to do regularly, sometimes it can turn into boredom. When that feeling sinks in, the best thing to work with it is to not think over them. It's just to drag the mat out, blocks and strap, and just be on it and just move with that feeling of boredom, because it will shift by itself if your thoughts are not strengthening them. And you, by the end of the practice, you will feel a lot better. Choose not to give in to the negative thought, not be defeated by it, not listen to it when you're about to do the right thing, the healthy thing for yourself. Shavasana.